Hey, Adam.
Hello, Andrew.
So, you remember that picture I sent to you the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one of me just in a suit.
Looking
Looking.
like a guy.
Nah. I'm looking good. I'm looking like a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not like Billie Eilish's bad guy. Now, the reason why I'm dressed up, you're aware of this, but our suds probably aren't. I had a job interview on Thursday.
How'd it go?
I think it went really good.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it went really, really fucking good.
Well, in case anyone from that establishment is listening, internal.
Yes, it is an internal job posting that I had interviewed for.
And
see
that I think that's an important distinction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. Mm-hmm. So I went to this interview. It was a video interview. And I suited up, as you can see here. Look at how goddamn good I look.
It's like a guy. I mean, you weren't like Paul Newman.
I am. No, I'm not Paul Newman.
Yeah, not even close.
I look good.
No, I mean you're not even a Dapper Dan man in this scenario.
I'm gonna slap this shit at you. I'm gonna slap that beard right off your goddamn face. Look at how goddamn good I look.
Should we do a poll?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a poll. Either you look average or not good.
Those are the only options. Ah, fuck.
Welcome to Adam and Andy.
Hello.
I am Adam.
And I'm Andy.
Adam and Andy, the X's and O's of life.
All right, I'll go with that.
I messed up X's.
Yeah,
X and Z's.
Who's the guy in Trailer Park Boys who's just always just shithouse drunk?
Oh, Mr. Leahy.
Yeah, Mr. Leahy. You very much pulled a Mr. Leahy right there.
I am the liquor.
I am the liquor.
The shit winds are blowing in from the shit storm, Randy.
And we're up at Shit Creek without a shit paddle.
And these little shit birds are gonna get shit burned.
Oh, I miss Mr. Leahy.
Yeah, R.I.P. Actually, my brother will consistently say he and the guy who played him, John Sanders, were close friends.
Yeah, I think you brought that up on the podcast before.
He always says that he had made a very heavy impact on his life, and he was very sad when he passed away.
Yeah. Well, good on him for knowing him.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
You're the reason he's dead.
Oh my God. Okay, hey suds, welcome to Adam and Andy, the cutting edge of truth. I'm a little bit stumped, but I do have some housekeeping. Andy, do you have housekeeping?
I do not have housekeeping this week.
Okay, you're very excited about this.
I am.
I've given you nuggets.
Exceedingly excited.
And now I'll give the suds some insight. Got an email. What time is it?
Mail time!
Oh, okay. I guess I can change. That was very aggressive.
Dude, I made a conscious effort this morning when I was thinking about it, knowing this segment was coming. I'm like, I could do the standard mail time, and you can do it there.
Yeah,
but I made it.
Cut what you said before.
I made a conscious decision. Like, I'm just going to say it as aggressively as I can.
Okay, yeah. You committed, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I committed to something too, and you will see what.
Hell yes.
So we got an email, and it is from Lecker Blowin'.
Hey!
Hey, Adam and Andy. Or hey, Adam, hey, Andy. Actually split up and addressed both of us. How about that?
Hey.
It's me, Lecker Blowin'.
Hello, Leckard.
Lecker. Remember I spelled it.
Lecker.
Lecker Blowin'. It was nice hearing myself being mentioned in your last podcast, although I did make a mistake saying I had almost listened to all 52 of your podcasts. For some unknown reason, I totally missed the first 9 episodes. I don't know why I missed them, but I'm going to listen to them soon.
You probably did yourself a favor.
Knacklebick is in this.
Oh yeah, that is number 8. He did miss.
Yeah.
Like
and I think Poop Knife is also there. That's a pretty good one too.
The real coming to form.
Yeah.
And Knacklebick.
Yeah, but I did. So I'll skip my responses here too. But I did tell him like, hey, don't worry about number 1.
Yeah,
that's okay. It's all right. Andy was saying that he wanted to send me something, but I don't live in the USA.
What?
Pull back the curtain. I pulled a ruse.
He did.
On Andy. What did you think, Andy? What did I lead you to believe?
You led me to believe he lived in Dallas.
I'm a Sud from the Netherlands.
Oh, shit.
Dutch Sud.
Woo!
I told him he was going to get a Sud distinction. I've been thinking about it.
Hell yeah.
Dutch Sud's perfect.
Dutch Sud. You know, there are 2 people I hate most in this world.
Yes!
Those who are intolerant of other people's culture and the Dutch.
If he doesn't know this reference, it's from a movie.
Yeah.
Just to kind of be like, so he's not going like, oh.
He's, oh, fuck, I listen to all of them. Now he hates me.
Although you're more than welcome to send me something if you do. I'll definitely send you guys something back. I love you guys and love listening to your podcast. Keep up the good stuff. And thank you for making my work a lot less boring with your beautiful and juicy podcasts.
Now, did he send us proof that it was him, though?
He did.
Oh.
So he goes, P.S. You pronounced my Twitter name 100% correct. And then he goes, here's some proof that it's actually me, and I don't need to throw up his stuff, but you can see it. It's here. So he's like a screenshot of his profile. And then
he's logged in.
And then that.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. What's up, Lowen?
I will skip over some of it. He actually gave us his address.
What does it look like? So
this is what it looks like. It's...
Man, that's a wild ass.
Yeah. So,
That's
but
cool
he does,
street
he goes, don't worry if it's not possible to send something due to the distance. I totally understand.
It's possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
It's possible.
We're in logistics too. So
it'll be like $50 for shipping.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And so then I reached out and I responded. He did, hold on. Here we go. Okay, so he did tweet at us explaining the name.
Oh.
He included that in there. I have to say you pronounced my name 100% right. It's Dutch and difficult to translate. Lekker means tasty, and blowen is smoking weed.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just going to put dick there. Like tasty dick. He just got like a super tasty dick.
No more Dutch Sud. It's tasty dick Sud.
Yeah, tasty dick Sud. What's up? TDS?
Oh my God.
TDs?
So then I asked him, hey, if it's okay if I read this on air. And he goes, I'd love for you to read this on air. Is Andy going to be back in studio or is he going to be on call? There's a reason he asked this. And this is something that actually I need to, you know about me and you not being here, right?
Yeah.
You're aware of this, okay?
I watch all the episodes.
I fucking love the self-help episode. You guys should do that more often.
Honestly, fully fucking agree.
And I'm like, it rubs me raw. I'm just, in studio is my jam.
It rubs him raw. It rubs me right. And I'll rub him.
And raw at the same time.
I'll rub him so juicy.
He also said, I'd love to call in sometime, but I'm really, really shy, LMAO. I especially love the Rosa part. Haven't laughed so hard in a long time. I think all of us can agree. That was really good. I played that part 3 times, and I'm probably going to listen to it again right after I finish typing this email.
Oh, that's great. I was actually talking with Adam before the episode, talking about how I was watching. Oh, is that it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just their standard sign-off. Good luck on the next recording. Can't wait to listen. Sorry if my English is written a bit weird. It's not. Did great.
Yeah.
I love you guys and greetings to Andy.
I love you. Now, I was actually talking with Adam before this episode started about that Rosa bit because some person on YouTube commented and like timestamped it.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it in office the other day, and man, I was cry laughing at my desk as hard as I was, like as we were recording that, and just listening to the fucking insanity of it.
I think it's worth pointing out too. This is another behind the curtain moment. We love doing that. We should have like a true Hollywood story thing, right, for us, and we always just like go into all the details and shit, whatever. But you had characters in mind to do,
yes,
but Rosa was not.
No.
Is because I kept going, okay, next caller.
Yeah, it's because, I mean, you were just rapid firing.
Yeah.
And I was the first 4 I had planned.
Yeah.
And then
Rosa.
And then because you kept like rapid firing, I'm like,
shit.
Oh, I got one. Okay, great. That's why I hopped on as myself so that I could
give
give
you some
myself
time.
a buffer to as we're talking.
And
to
honestly,
think
that's
of
a
it.
great idea too, because it keeps. I mean, outside of the characters, it keeps you present too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we will be doing a self-help too, and I think what I would love to do is I'd be the one who takes the calls.
Adverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Totally possible.
That way I can give, our suds from the other side awful life advice.
Mm-hmm. I think. Wait, like that are dead?
We could do that. it could be like
Famous dead people that listen to the podcast.
Yeah, a medium
I
self-help
catch
episode.
this frequency in my ether.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Suds. How about that? Planning ahead.
Liquor blowing.
This is you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. You'll be getting something.
Something good.
Yeah. So, I mean, literally, it would be as easy as getting some shit together, going to a FedEx and
Yeah, sending it.
FedExing.
You gave us all the information we needed, so
And it's a badass street name.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's just for us to know, Suds.
Yeah.
And Lecker Blonde. Dutch Sud.
And Tasty Dick Sud.
Tasty Dick Sud.
Yep.
You can have two names.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hayden Crump Sud can be another thing, too.
Hey.
Also Tasty Dick Sud.
TDS is better than STD Sud.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Tasty Dick Sud.
Tasty Dick Sud.
Dutch Sud.
Could be sucking Tasty Dick Sud. SGDs.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
No.
I don't have a tasty dick.
How do you know?
Not going to get into that.
I liked it, but just a little bit less cheese.
A little salty.
Oh, you should have eaten some pineapple and not drank salt beforehand.
I'll be honest, I haven't had pineapple in years.
It's delicious.
It is delicious, and I trained myself out of having pineapple because my most serious girlfriend was like deathly allergic to pineapple.
Okay.
So I used to eat pineapple fucking all the time. Like
Yeah,
I'd go
that's excellent.
like buy the pineapple,
And
cut it up,
like
and
you
everything.
get fresh is
Yeah.
the way to go.
Yeah, so I love pineapple, but I haven't had pineapple now in probably 13 years,
That sucks.
maybe more, probably more. I miss pineapple.
I also wanted to address this before we get into it.
Okay.
You kind of saw it. What our our final count on the tea counter was.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were recording this after we did the one that we did after tea counter.
Yeah.
I forgot what we named it to.
I don't remember.
So whatever.
I never remember
It'll
the
come
names,
back to me
honestly.
in
Yeah.
a minute. And I think yeah. You know what the number is? Can you guess? You guessed a number before, and I said you were close.
I'm going to guess 48.
We're 45.
Oh, I was
hope
close.
I'm correct, yeah.
Okay.
45. And there was just that one period, and you notice it too. It was
Yeah.
6 forever, and like 37 minutes, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're at 28 now.
Yeah, just for some reason, just the both of us, more me than you,
Yeah.
just decided to just keep saying tit, 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 tit.
So glad I'm not doing it this episode.
Yeah.
Because I was like I said, I was sitting there editing, and I'm like, shit, he said it again. Shit, he said it again.
I honestly can't wait to go back and watch that.
And I should say, too, audio listeners do not get that privilege. It's a lot harder to pull off.
But
on
they
the
can
audio
hear
wise.
the dings. No?
No.
That's video only.
Video only. Video exclusive. Because I thought you can't really have a counter on the audio side of it.
Sure.
So you would just hear the ding. Is that beneficial? But
might
what's
be
the end product?
distracting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it has to be the audio visual combination of the counter and the ding.
And as we went through the counters for all of our different platforms, I think we have as many Spotify listeners, almost as many as YouTube. The YouTube, I think, is consistently.
I think we have a more active viewership.
Yeah.
Is the way I will put it. We have a more grand listenership.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably
So-
the best way to detail it, which is great because I think Spotify can be a passive way to consume the medium, and then YouTube is an active way to consume the medium.
Yeah.
Using two of your senses as opposed to one.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm for it. However you want to consume this podcast, consume it. Send it to your friends.
Yeah. It's now that time I didn't do it at the beginning. I can do it right now.
It is, in fact, that time.
Well, Suds, here is your pre-show, 10, 11, 12 minutes in.
Yeah, our early show.
Yeah. Go ahead and give us a follow on Spotify, iTunes, and oh my God, I really fucked that up. And YouTube. You can find us Adam and Andy. Go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes as well. Give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at adamalsoandy. There you go. You can be in here for the last one too. And also go to our website, adam-andy.com, where you can find all of our things, as well as, I'm going to continue to plug it, our top 100 songs of all time. And then lastly, I'm going to say it again, this is actually more important, send us emails. Be like Lecker Blowing. Go ahead and get a sud distinction too. Reach out to us, adamalsoandy@gmail.com. We want to hear from you.
Do it. I dare you.
Tits. And without further ado, I don't even think we discussed who's going first, but
I will.
Okay, cool. And without further ado, it is time for our evening booze.
Well, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing as great as Adam and I are doing. And I can guarantee you're doing much better than the man in the story I'm about to read.
Oh, my God.
Man presumed dead woke up screaming in the morgue.
Jesus. Whoa. I don't like that.
Peter Kiken was mistakenly pronounced dead in Kenya and woke up screaming in a morgue when the blood was about to be drained from his body.
Wait, do they have to do that? They have to get rid of all the blood in your body when you're dead?
When you're embalmed, yeah.
Whoa.
Did you not know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when you're embalmed, they drain your blood and they put the embalming fluid in.
Oh, wait, but like being embalmed, though, that means they want to preserve your body?
Yeah, if they're going to bury you.
You want to be, but I thought you just throw the body in the dirt and then nature takes its course.
That's depressing.
I'm so sorry a dead body is sad.
Peter Kiken had been pronounced dead in November of 2020. Well, that's a first sentence that literally just repeats
the same thing.
Yep. Kiken from Kenya was thought to have died from a stomach ailment several hours previously, but regained consciousness when his leg was sliced open by the coroner. Kiken's brother explained, "The nurse later handed me a document to take to the mortuary attendant before my brother's body was moved to the morgue. The mortician called me into the morgue, and we saw him make movements. We were shocked."
You're telling me.
We cannot understand how they could move a person who is still alive into the mortuary. Speaking from his hospital bed, Kiken added, "I cannot believe what just happened. How did they establish that I was dead? I did not even know where I was when I regained consciousness, but I thank God for sparing my life. I will serve him for the rest of mine." Has a happy ending. The man found God.
This is one of those kind of Pulp Fiction things, right? Where he's like, God came down into this room.
Oh, yeah, divine intervention.
Saved my life. You see all these bullets? None of them hit us. God stopped them.
God stepped in.
What if it was Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson is God.
I'm tired of this. No. The dead guy, actually, because of divine intervention.
Okay.
I'm tired of this goddamn mortuary in this goddamn place.
That was a bit of a reach, but I understand.
A reach and a whiff.
But I understand where you're going with it, and I forgive it for this amazing shirt.
Adam and Andy, reach and whiff.
Scratch and whiff.
We already have scratch and sniff.
Ah, shit. Yeah, we do.
Too close.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, but thank you for the shirt. Yes, it is Hellraiser, and I have the puzzle box on my sleeves. And here in a moment, the Cenobites will come in through the wall and throw hooks through our skin.
Hey, pleasure and pain, baby. They're all about that pleasure and pain.
We have such wonders to show you.
That was a really good impersonation, actually.
Thank you.
That was really good. That was fucking spot on.
Maybe next Halloween, just shave everything. Pins in.
Dude, what if Pinhead is the reason he woke up?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, this is where the story needs to go.
Yeah. Like, what if the Cenobites were coming?
He's ours.
You're just sitting there like, no!
The hooks are going.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how. It's so weird they use that sound effect for like chains going around
Yeah.
and wrapping around something. Like that.
And he's sitting there, you know, this is all in his head, and he's freaking the fuck out, you know, going through actual hell. And then, you know, the coroner or the mortician just like does a little cut in his leg, and he's like, ah! Just like wakes up screaming.
Pinhead's like, oh, he's not ready for this.
Yeah.
He can't even take this little cut. Oh my God, we were about to fucking splay his whole body across a brick wall. Oh, okay, no. He can't even take a paper cut. He's not ready for this.
He just wakes up screaming. He just goes, heaven wept. Anyone who's seen Hellraiser 1 will understand that reference.
Yeah.
Which was an ad-libbed line, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Purely excellent.
He was supposed to just like be ripped to shreds, but the actor like
heaven wept.
Like in the moment was just like, heaven wept.
That's like one of those like highfalutin like drops too. That's not even like I don't know, badass. I always go like Kurt Russell. I think he ad-libbed at the end of the thing when he threw the bomb at it and he goes, fuck you too. You know, whatever. That's kind of like that, but it's like more intriguing and like it's smart boy.
Yeah, that's like a philosophical ad-lib right there.
Yeah. Damn. Shit.
Fuck.
Like Tears in the Rain, baby.
Yeah. That was ad-lib too, right?
That was, yeah. Rutger Hauer. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Shout out. You know what? Shout out to who else? Lecker blowing.
Oh, we really hope the Cenobites don't come and take your body away.
They can't get to Dutch.
Why?
I don't know. They just hate Dutch people. Even they don't want to.
It's too orange.
Even they don't want to like fucking suck with Dutch people.
Yeah, because of Lederhosen.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, that's German.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. And Dutch?
I honestly thought you were going to dust this after I brought this up last episode, but
I did leave town immediately after.
The next day.
The next day. Is this sinful enough to be taken by the Cenobites and go to hell?
Well, I don't think they really have a say in who they take or don't take. They kind of just like come and fuck whoever.
Yeah. Well, there was this statement
box.
Is he's like, we are neither evil nor good.
Yeah.
We just simply
they simply push the limits of pleasure and pain.
Yeah. Well, in 1 and 2, then we go off the deep end. It's like they make Cenobites like, remember the cameraman in the third one had the camera in his eye.
Yeah.
And the other guy was like the DJ. So then they just put records on him.
Yeah. And I think it was also that one, like he shot records out of his mouth.
Yeah. I mean, Cenobites are all fucking weird, right? And it's kind of neat, but
I will say I am excited for the reboot.
It's actually coming in 2 fronts too. So there's going to be an HBO show, and then there's going to be like a Hulu movie.
Yeah. Like
I'm separate.
I'm really excited, and I hope
HBO show more so.
I hope they do it justice.
Yeah, me too.
Because the Hulu movie is probably going to continue off like the original like 9 movie story arc.
Okay, devoid of humor. I get that. It's fine. Talking about Hellraiser. It's not real funny, except for at the very end of the first one when he talks to the girl and she's doing the puzzle box and he goes, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
Matthew and I quote it all the time. It's so good.
God, there's that and like the really shitty looking like dragon monster that like picks up the puzzle box and like returns it to the one dude. Just like comes out of like the fire and like,
but in the new Hulu one, they recast Pinhead as a woman. Yeah. But it's fine. I mean, they are somewhat androgynous. Not totally, but
I'm sure that's going to be just like just as good as the female Ghostbusters remake. I mean, it's going to be so good. So good.
The power of Christ compels you.
was a purely visual bit there. Sorry, audio listeners.
Not good. The Ghostbusters reboot, not good.
That's enough to stop that in any story.
Here's a nice, fun, and happy story.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, who's ready for this? I am. In the early 2000s, IG, one of Brazil's...
Instagram?
No, it's in the early 2000s, so it didn't exist back then.
IG?
Yeah, lowercase I, big case G.
I think it just is missing the N.
No, let me finish. Jesus. In the early 2000s, IG, one of Brazil's largest web portals, decided to have a good news day to improve the perception of the media as bearer of bad news. The previous day, they announced it would start on September 11th, 2001. It only lasted a few hours.
That's a really heartfelt, really uplifting, heartfelt, emotional story right there.
Yep. Where egg on your face.
You read that and really thought, I'm going to bring that to the podcast. We're going to make jokes about 9/11.
Well, I mean, I think, are 9/11 jokes and dead baby jokes the same? 9/11 jokes worse?
I would
baby jokes
put
worse?
dead baby jokes are funnier.
Okay.
9/11 jokes are kind of like...
Because the babies grew up and died.
Sure.
Okay, that's it. That's it for 9/11 jokes.
I mean, we're pretty much all just adult babies, right?
Yeah, we are. Okay, but the reason I brought it, I understand your point. And no, we're not going to be like, remember the towers came down? You know, we're not going to go there.
Jesus Christ. Remember watching those people jump from like 80 stories up?
Everyone was crying.
New York has never been the same. Those New Yorkers really fucking got what they deserved.
Oh, Jesus.
Hopefully we don't have any New York sons.
We might. You know, who knows?
That should be a TikTok.
Hey, fuck you.
That should really...
that's actually valid. They can say that for this.
It should be real... that should just be TikTok. No context, just...
Well, we did that kind of with Hitler invading Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is more...
closer to home.
Yeah. Physically and, temporally.
The reason I brought it, and it is more along the lines of not because of the specific tragedy, but just imagine you're going to do something, so positive. You're like, you know what? We're just going to do this for the good of human beings and just to kind of live a happy life.
Yeah.
And the most traumatic thing almost possible. And a lot of terrible things could happen, but this is a cataclysmic event.
It was world changing.
Happens the very next day.
Yeah.
Hey guys, tomorrow we're going to put up a story of a dog that found his friend Duck.
Man, talk about just really piss poor timing.
Yeah.
And for not their own fault either. It's just...
What if it's like, okay, because I think they said it was a website, right? But what if it's like a broadcast on television, and they're like, in our next segment, we're going to talk about the happiest thing we can. Like, kind of give them like a cliffhanger, but not like tell them what it is.
But...
then the event happens.
Now, what if the background was the actual New York skyline? But it was like it was just windows. They were like in like the 20th floor of like some building, and you could clearly see
right at like it's in the
dead
foreground
center. And they're like, coming up next is a dog who befriends a cat. And they're like, oh shit!
Oh no!
Like fuck! Just flame and smoke billowing up behind them.
But they're like, they don't know what to do because, like, let's just say they have a terrible producer who's like, no, we can't pivot. We can't pivot. We've committed to good news.
Talk about the goddamn dog and the cat.
With all of the dust billowing everywhere. And they're going, like, oh, God, okay. So the dog found his cat friend.
Just
and then
crying.
You see the building starts falling.
Starts sobbing. The producer comes out just with the guys like, talk about the goddamn story! You motherfucker!
The cat's name was Ralph!
second building.
I also prefer to turtle.
You can hear him like punching walls in the background.
God damn, you're not doing it right.
Just tell the goddamn sorry.
And they're just sitting there crying.
This like snot is coming out.
Oh my god.
Well, we found the humor.
It. That's it. This is what I want to accomplish. Did you think you're gonna laugh that hard when I first brought that story up?
No, absolutely not. I'm glad we kind of forced ourselves into that muddy water.
Yeah.
And to any suds who got offended there, listen to the wrong goddamn podcast.
Well, I mean, okay, let's just be clear. We're not celebrating 9/11.
No, we're
And I don't
celebrating.
need to say that at all.
We're celebrating humor.
Because you know what? And I hate that this is the champion of it, but Saturday Night Live happened right after 9/11, and Rudy Giuliani said something along the lines of the show must go on, or something like that. He was right, but it's the wrong guy for it.
Wrong guy with the right message.
Yep.
Like a Cenobite. What if Rudy Giuliani, as himself, plays the Cenobite in the HBO series?
I would love this.
But like he's not dressed up like Cenobite. It's just him.
It's just him.
But he is with the Cenobites.
Just walking out there.
Hey guys, Rudy.
We've been waiting for you.
You should really come with these guys. They'll show you some pleasurable shit.
They got hooks.
They got
chains.
There's so many women.
I mean, they're spread apart everywhere, but
that's more pieces to sleep with.
yeah, it's like sleeping with 3.5 women at once.
You like sucking on toes? They got toes. They got so many toes.
In fact, they'll make you so limber you can suck your own.
That feels good.
Yeah.
Trump liked it when I did it for him.
Yeah, mine are a little more jammy.
Mine are a bit more scummy. Like me.
Yeah. With all the hair dye rolling down.
It's just like sweating guns. Oh, they're going to rape me.
That should be like his, because all the Cenobites have their own little thing, right? So his should just be like it coming out of his pores.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere.
It's like, please come with us. They're going to rape me if you don't.
Why is your suit like entirely black?
It doesn't matter. Just come with us.
Oh my God. We have such wonders to show you.
Producer comes out. Go with the goddamn Cenobites.
Oh my God.
Oh, 9/11 was caused by the Cenobites and Clyde Barker. Oh, what a happy little accident we just had.
And it was appropriate. How does that happen?
Holy shit. Whew. All right, this title doesn't make a whole lot of goddamn sense, but expert tips sex robot marriages by 2050.
Expert tips.
Expert tips sex robot marriages by 2050. Marrying a sex robot will be considered normal by 2050. And you know what? This is an actual post that I can take a snippet and send to you.
Oh, but he's real hot.
He's super hot.
Yeah, so I'm not against this.
Abyss Real Doll says in this tweet, maybe a male doll is more your taste. You'll be able to order a hunk like this guy with robotics and artificial intelligence in the future.
What other features does he have? Huh? Tell me more, huh?
Maybe he has lactating nipples.
Now, there's a fantasy you never knew you could have answered.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to milk a man? What about this hunky man?
With large teats.
It's like that picture from the meme the dude sent us. He just got like the 3-inch fucking like thumb nipples.
With a complimentary bottle to catch all your milk.
Real Doll is the best in the business and will go to any length to satisfy your desires.
Any length? Tell me more.
You know, he's got some length he can give.
On his nipples.
Now to the actual article.
Okay, yeah. So, no more joshing around.
No, I thought he had a name. We're going to call him Josh.
Josh.
Yeah. Dr. David Levi believes that views on robot partners will shift in the coming decades in a similar way that opinions on gay marriage have changed in recent times. They did, and then they kind of went back.
Yeah.
That didn't last for long.
No.
Levi said by 2050, there will be marrying robots, falling in love with robots, and having sex with robots on a regular basis.
Well, the last one happens already.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. There was a movie with Ryan Reynolds called Lars, or no, not Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling, called Lars and the Real Girl, which
She's
is
not a robot, though, but yeah.
Alarming, to
but
say the least.
Really good.
Yes.
Excellent.
It's one of his best roles, in my opinion.
Absolutely. He's a great underrated actor. He just is
absolutely.
for his looks, yeah, but he's a great actor. From London, Ontario.
The man can't scream.
Close to me. No.
No, and it's laughable. But he cannot scream.
No. Everything else, good. Yeah. Go ahead. Well, hold on. Sorry. He can scream. The nice guys. Comedic screaming.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
But it's like a little bitch scream.
It is, but it's the point.
It's not like our producer for IG. Who just screams.
What if the story gets picked up and they make a movie about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
There are people who have feelings of love for sex dolls, so the potential is there for many to fall in love with robots. What?
I have another bit, but I don't want to interject.
No, go ahead.
It's from the producer, and I hate to do this.
Okay.
But I'm like, in my mind, here's the stream of consciousness. When would it be appropriate to make a movie with that exact plot? Probably not until for a while. What is acceptable? Potentially Pearl Harbor. Okay, so you have a producer in the 40s, and they're like doing a newspaper thing.
They can just see Hawaii.
Yeah, they're just out in Hawaii, like doing a story about vacations, and planes just start flying.
Just start dive bombing. Read the goddamn article! Take the pictures of the seals!
And they're just like dead on the Okay, I had to interject that just to get that visual out there for all the suds. I saw the gold nugget and I had to put it out.
I can't wait for the comments we're going to get about the producer, Adam and AnA, the producers.
Oh, that's so fucking good. Also, much love, Mel Brooks. Go ahead.
Yes. Levi, the author of Love and Sex with Robots. You know, I'm not even going to continue the story. I mean, we're done with that. After the producers, I mean, the article just goes on to talk about we're going to fucking marry robots within 29 years.
So, and I do want to legitimately talk about it. I don't want to gloss over it. I think there is some legitimacy to it.
Oh, absolutely there is. There are people who marry roller coasters.
Yeah, and it is recognized in different states of law. In the U.S., it's not recognizable. Now, the U.S. has its own problems to deal with until they get to accepting other human rights to get to that point.
We'll never be to that point.
So
actually, we'll probably be to that point. I bet universal robotic marriage is more widely accepted in the next 10 years than gay marriage ever will be.
Because of the religious implications?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
God loves robots but hates gays. That's in the Bible.
I can't top that one. Oh my God. Hey, yeah. We should talk about this too. I can't top it. That's it. That's how we move on from that story. And I actually have a great story to end on too. This is not Martin House. This is actually Shiner, of which we always drink. We're always drinking Shiner. I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we just had
a bunch of different Shiners today?
A bunch of different Shiners. Almost done. I'm just going to throw that back. That are somewhat in theme with the fall times that we're in. Also, Andy, I should point this out. This is our Thanksgiving episode. I didn't think it would be appropriate for us to do a full-on Thanksgiving episode given our global reach.
Sure.
Since it's only really celebrated in the U.S., like that specific one. Canada has its own, and other countries don't really have something for that. So Thought, you know what?
Also,
fall episode.
In case it doesn't cut to this camera right here. This is Shiner S'more.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I'm gonna wait for my co-host here to have my first sip.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't believe Adam has had this yet.
I have had this one. I haven't had the other ones. I've had this one.
Okay. Well, cheers to Shiner S'more. That is a tasty beverage.
More Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that is a tasty beverage.
Because it's not a stout, it's not a porter. It's a darker ale with the chocolate and marshmallow.
That's really good. That's got like a bit of a Guinness upfront taste.
I can see that.
Yeah, and
absolutely.
then you get the marshmallow.
Oh, okay.
And the graham cracker aftertaste. Yeah. Much better than anything Martin House has ever put out.
I think you're just saying that to poke buttons, because you've enjoyed some pretty exceptional Martin House beers in the past. Maybe not of late.
I've enjoyed Martin House beers.
Last week, King of the Mountain was very good.
King of the Mountain was good. That was really good. This is better.
Our next story this week, a cat and a dog became friends.
No! Say it better!
There's a tragedy.
I told you! Try again! God, I'm barely gonna be able to speak in the next episode.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Hey, the reason I did that is when I read news intro for that button, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done that? That should be, we should cut that out of context. Suds get it. 9/11's happening behind me.
Fuck.
But,
9/11.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Woo, good times, right?
This one is actually, this is a little more lighthearted, but it is, there's a lot of humor in this.
We'll see.
No, I promise. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I believe it when I hear it.
5-year-old girl accuses mom of being an alien after seeing picture of Earth in passport.
Huh.
A Texas mother is saying she should have never let her daughter watch Men in Black after posting a video of the young girl accusing her mom of being an alien. In the now viral video, the daughter was crying because she thought her mom was an alien. Her mother explained that the 5-year-old girl had just watched Men in Black, where aliens visited Earth by carrying paperwork.
That's way too young to watch Men in Black.
Yeah, because Will Smith is saying curse words.
He kills a little girl in the shooting range.
Oh yeah, but it was a cutout of a girl, not like a real girl.
We don't have that. It could have been a real girl that an alien turned into like a cardboard cutout.
Her mother explained to her that the passport just showed the places she has traveled on Earth, but that didn't stop the tears. Hilariously, the screenwriter for the first Men in Black, Ed Solomon, replied to the viral tweet saying, "My bad, I apologize." That's fun.
That is fun.
But imagine that. Imagine where this girl's mind was going. My mom is from out of this world.
Every time in that story that you said the little girl thought her mom was
an alien,
all I could say in my head was a bitch. This little girl thought her mom was a bitch.
Could be.
And it was all because of Men in Black. And then Ed Sullivan.
Ed Solomon, I believe.
Whatever. Ed.
Yes.
Just, hey, that's my fault. I told her you were a bitch.
I don't know. What if he had the foresight to put a picture of the mom up? Maybe the mom was like a kid in the movie.
Oh yeah.
That girl's a bitch.
Yeah. Movie stops down for like an awkward 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just Ed Solomon walks out onto the set and goes, "This girl's a bitch." Walks off and the movie continues.
There's a kid. What the fuck?
She grows up to be this mom.
And she's like, "Hey, my daughter, I was in a movie once."
Yeah.
And she plays it, and the girl's crying "Oh, I'm the daughter of a bitch."
Yeah. She's a bitch.
And points at her passport, says, "It says bitch right here."
No, honey, that says... It says Mitch. a terrible name for a girl? Mitch? It just says Mitch. It says bitch. You're a bitch. Quit talking to your mom like that. I'm gonna smack the shit at you, little girl.
That's right. That's right. You better fucking stop right goddamn now.
You're a bitch.
Say it again. Say it one more goddamn time.
Say bitch again. Say bitch one more motherfucking time.
Is your mom a bitch?
Yes.
See, I don't want to do it yet because we're saving.
It's a bit for the next episode.
That's right. Foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's a bit.
It's a bitch.
It's a bitch bit.
It's a bitch bit.
I like this new bit I get to do of just like slowly easing into your camera.
Just seeing where it is. I haven't done it enough. And I did pull it for T counter because I did it here.
Yeah.
Wow, I sound really good on this side.
You do sound really good on that side.
I sound the same here. I'm close. Okay. Be really close.
Bitch.
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 Do you think when
Vass is gonna hate this fucking
when he's like
episode.
editing it, he's like, oh my God, they're yelling so much.
He's gonna fucking hate editing this.
Truth of the matter is though, because I mean, the way he does, he has like presets based off of how loud we usually are.
Yep.
I think we're gonna break that.
We are absolutely gonna set a new record, Vaddis, and just wait till the next episode.
Oh shit.
Let's do it in the mic.
It's gonna be so hard. Okay, yeah, we have to intentionally try and beat the producers because the producers is our loudest episode for the loudest podcast on the internet.
Absolutely it is.
That's how we should market it. Like Sud should tell friends, this is the loudest podcast you will listen to.
Watch these two grown men drink and give themselves headaches.
It's such a
from
weird like
screaming.
lull because it's like, okay, we're talking about Hellraiser and all this and that. And then suddenly it's like, say the goddamn line!
And then all of a sudden we're talking about 9/11 and screaming at the top of our lungs, pretending the towers are crumbling in the background. God damn, this
Dust
is,
billowing around the windows.
these two adults are just like weeping. This grown man in the back of us, say the lines!
God. See, here's what I'm really gonna find out is I'm gonna walk out of this room, I'm gonna go see Maddie, and she's gonna be like, what the fuck are you guys yelling about?
Even your neighbors are probably like,
Yeah, probably.
dude, could you imagine doing this episode in your apartment?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think
Yes.
I think the loudest we ever got was when I screamed, "You're a failure" on our fake date.
That was loud. I was loud a lot too.
Yeah,
I can't recall when, but I was. Oh, I was when I was Faux Dan.
oh yeah. You did get a little bit of like Ryan Gosling scream going in there as your faux sedan.
We're from the same area, like 20 minutes apart. So maybe it's just regional based, you know?
No, you can scream better than Gosling can. God, that is a good beer.
Yeah. And we have more. We'll go over them in the next episode. So
Shiner,
more
you've-
foreshadowing.
You've done it again.
Do you think this is really a hope? I think we're moving into the end of the episode. Let me check time. Oh yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Do you think with the Sud Nation backing us up, continuing to grow as passionately as we are now, that one day Shiner, because we can probably even do it today at Martin House, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
One day Shiner's going to say, live episode in the brewery.
I'd totally be down for that.
I'd super be down for that.
If we ever were to do a live episode somewhere, it would have to be at a brewery.
You know what? I don't think other podcasts have done that. It's always been comedy clubs. If you're larger, you're in a amphitheater, whatever it might. Amphitheater's huge. A theater.
Yeah.
Those kinds of things.
Like the Granada does a ton of live podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think the Majestic's done some too.
Yes. Majestic is where I saw Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah, he goes down there, and tell him Steve Dave. I've been down there as well with him. Yeah. No one's ever done brewery.
Excuse me. I'm going to say someone has.
But we have no proof.
It has to have been done by now.
I know. But has anyone ever talked about a producer putting a gun to a news reporter's head to get through a happy story in the middle of 9/11.
That I can almost assuredly say has never been a hypothetical.
So all of these things,
ever
exactly.
uttered. We invented.
That's comedy gold.
Which would be a fantastic short film.
Absolutely.
Like,
I want to make this real.
Just like a great short film of
you have to be the producer.
Yeah.
And I have to be the newscaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me like strolling around like ripping my shirt open and just like punching in turns and just screaming.
You're carrying a baseball bat around and hitting it against the wall. God damn!
I just went out like at the desk and just like overhead like slamming the baseball bat down in front of you. Just a close-up spittle is just like shooting out of my mouth as I'm just like just violently screaming at the top of my lungs.
You get so angry and it's like you're like contracting, like having rabies. And you're just like start biting people.
just so frothing at the mouth. Just,
Adam and Andy, the producers.
The producers.
It's almost like the aristocrats, you know?
Yeah.
Like we go through all this crazy shit.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've given myself a headache from fucking screaming.
Okay, well, I think it's time for us to take a break.
Yep.
Right? Hey, cheers us.
Cheers.
Suds.
Cheers, Vadis. You're about to do a lot of work this episode, buddy.
And shout out to Vadis.
Yeah.
Mr. Dependable. We love you.
Yeah. Love you, buddy. Sorry about the producers.
Suds, if you've made it this far,
if you haven't, you're fucking missing out.
I think that's what I was gonna say. Before, sometimes there might be a track in the middle. It might be harder to get through. I think this one could be tentpole kind of territory.
Yeah, this is a fucking great episode. There might have been like
there's a little bit of a lull in the beginning and
like a 2 or 3 minute lull, in some parts,
going
but
through like I was like, hey, bring back. We're gonna talk about Hellraiser.
Yeah,
like that's fine.
And then like IG, like the beginning of it is a little bit slow, and then once we caught the premise, really took off from there.
Really took off.
The last 40 minutes of this episode are just gold. Yeah,
yeah. And I think a lot of it has to do with the Suds because of the juice that they've given us.
Yeah.
To happily and proudly come on and make the show
and scream
for your pleasure.
Really, as Ryan said on the one episode he's been on,
Fingers crossed we can get him in the future.
That has aired. It'll be a hot minute.
Maybe by then we'll have like an official studio space in a warehouse.
That will take some time. We are going to make money off of this podcast before we ever do that.
Well, that's the point.
Yes, but once we make the money, then we can afford that. Yes, I understand the point, but I'm not going to pay for that shit on my own.
Oh, no,
salary,
I'm not saying no, I know.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
No.
And Vadis could be there in person. Do this shit live with us.
Lord, we knows that he wants to be here in person.
Yeah.
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 So we make that happen, have an official studio space. It's not really not workable here.
Remind me, after this episode, Lady Duct Tape sent me a lot of ideas and like notes and shit. Yeah. Thanks, Lady Duct Tape. I never got back to you.
Whom is Mrs. Vadis?
Yes.
Those are the newer Suds.
Yeah. Sorry, Lady Duct Tape. Meant to get back to you. Didn't. Should have.
But this is for the Suds.
Yep.
We love you and thank you for loving us back for whatever reason. Tits. Go ahead. And I can't believe I'm signing off now, but it is just we got to get out of here. And this is the hangover from the producers.
Yep.
This is really it.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give us a follow on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. Go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes as well. 5 stars and just say the producers.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, any Suds who made it this far, get on TikTok, comment the producers.
On whatever I make from this?
Literally any fucking TikTok.
Any TikTok, Suds. And a lot of you are derived from TikTok.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Most of you.
Go to the Wieselschutz one.
Wieselschutz.
I messed up, yeah. Any of the TikToks, put the producers in there. That's it. This is going to be our calling card.
Yeah.
Also, go ahead in the frame of TikTok.
We're going to get sued.
by Mel Brooks.
Yeah, by old ass Mel Brooks.
Well, they also did, hold on, they did a producer's bit in Curb, too. So,
Yeah.
But Mel Brooks was in the episode, so it's like, okay, I'm sure he was like, sure.
Yeah.
You know. But go ahead and give us a follow on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at adamalsoandy. Go to our website, adam-andy.com, where the list will live sometime next year.
I've got about 10.
Songs on the list?
Yes.
Do you have their positioning, or just like they will be on this
They
list?
will be on the list.
Okay, cool. And then the most important thing, send us an email. adamalsoandy@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. We want to talk about you.
Yeah.
That's one of our happiest things to do. Whenever Andy and I talk about the podcast, the happiest part of us discussing it is emails.
Emails.
Always emails.
Yes.
And you know what? I don't do this enough, and I'm going to do it now. Listen to Schwab, whom made our intro song, The Mole Man. SCHWAB.
Yes.
And that's it. Get on your fucking camera! And I have nothing else to add to you, Andy.
No.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm Adam.
And I'm Andy. Good fucking night.